Ashton TV joined by manager Steve Cunningham after 3-0 victory against Warrington Rylands. Steve, first of all, welcome to Ashton United, and some way to make an impression, that 3-0 win.
Yeah, I'm a bit hoarse, so I apologise if I don't speak properly, but yeah, first and foremost, very proud to be obviously appointed as the new manager. Excuse the initials, but yeah, it's been a whirlwind sort of 4 days, and to be able to put in a performance like that, hopefully it's a bit of a payback for the faith being shown in me by the co-chairman of David and Jonathan, and obviously the whole board as well, and also for the backing I've had from all the supporters on all platforms. It's been immense, so it just shows how much I've probably missed being in the dugout, and the sort of love affair from the fans at the end, and that was just superb. So but I think the biggest praise has to go to the players today. We came in after the back of a couple of bad results, and you know that doesn't make their season, because listen, the previous manager Mike Clegg's one of my very good friends in football, and he's left me with a great group of players, and unfortunately in the last couple of results it probably hasn't reflected the work they've all done previously. So to see that sort of turnaround and performance and keep a clean sheet in the manner they did, I couldn't have asked for a better start. So it's only day one in terms of match day play. We can get better, which I think if that's our starting point, then hopefully we can just take each game as it comes and see where we finish at the end of the season.
Obviously a lot of incomings obviously always happens when a new manager comes in, what's been players in that he's worked with, but with Jason Gilchrist, a proven goal scorer at levels all around non-league, and finds the back of the net with 2 on his debut.
Yeah, well, I know the chairman, he won't mind me saying this, he's tried to sign him since he first come to your football club, and a player like Jason, it's very tough to get. I took him to my previous club at Buxton, and I knew what kind of quality player he is in this division, especially because he had South Shields competing at the top for the best part of 2-3 seasons prior to COVID. So everyone knows Jason's level of ability. He's a proven goal scorer, but I think when you see the development that he has with Nathan Lowe, who's also a starter and scores on his debut, them two like best mates outside of football, so it made sense to do both. What I will say is a big thank you to Buxton, because there's a lot of people who say certain things. We won a league together last year. The chairman David Hopkins and David Billon have been nothing but superb with me since I left. You can see the message they've even put out, and also the backing that David Hopkins has allowed in 24 hours for me to allow 2 players to be signed before we played our first game in Jack Mackay and Jason Gilchrist. So big thank you to David at Buxton, and I hope they've had a good result as well. But in terms of us at Ashton, as a player you want to come in and make your mark. I was dead proud of Jason and Lowe and Jack Mackay, and also the keeper, considering he's never met no one. I've seen him play for Cone and he's outstanding, and he's got a bright future ahead of him for a 19-year-old boy. But I've got to give them the best credit to the players who played last week and then did a performance like that, because Birdie, the captain, Regan, Joe Bunny, Bales, Hoff, I'm getting used to all the names as you can tell, and George Milner, absolutely.
I think myself.
Yeah, no, Milner, superb. And I tell you what, considering we signed Keelan Adams as a centre forward, he played a position for me today and was outstanding. We got our third goal off the back of his work rate, and he was shattered. All Ashton and managers want to see, and fans want to see, his players come off giving their all. And if you get beat 6-0 and the body language is still there with 2 minutes to go, and you're trying, doesn't matter about the result, and you saw how much those players wanted that clean sheet and the way that they fought and defended at the end. So immensely proud of every single player, not just the new ones.
Gaffer, thank you.
Yeah, and can I just say thank you for the support, because they got louder and louder as the game went on, and hopefully as we start winning more matches they get louder and more people come and support us. So that was a big win, and down to their support.